Hey, hey, hey! We're talking about the moon and night and the jello pudding pops. Time to get raped, whore. That's comical. Retro Tard, Moon Knight, motherfucking craze, bro. Bill Sienkiewicz. This is where that dude started out. This is a reprint of the origin story, issue 1. Moon Knight, I believe, came out in 1980. Is Munch writing it and Sienkiewicz doing the artwork. Now, Moon Knight, man, I love this dude, and I just discovered this guy. He's a Batman clone. You notice he wears bright white costume, and all his gadgetry is moon-themed. He's a rich playboy. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Let's back it up a second. Okay, so he wears white to strike fear in the heart of, the bad guys. He wants them to see him coming. He wants them to be like, oh my God, it's fucking Moon Knight. So they shit their britches. You know what I mean? He says in one of the comics, I want them to see me coming because they'll be shaking so bad they won't be able to hit me with a gun. They'll miss because they know he's brutal. He's way more brutal than, well, I don't know. I guess there's different iterations of Batman, but he's crazy too. And that's what's the cool part about it. He starts out as a mercenary in ancient Egypt, stumbles on the tomb of long dead pharaoh and the god Khonshu, god of vengeance. He's left there to die. He does die. And then the god Khonshu brings him back to life in order to carry out his will. And so he has 3 different distinct personalities, which later on some of the writers will kind of experiment with, but he's fucking mentally insane. He's a mercenary, Mark Spector, cab driver, and a billionaire playboy. And then he has a hot slut to fuck too. And the villain, Bushman, criminally insane, dude has like a skull tattooed on his face, and he has all his teeth ground down into sharp points, and he murders people by biting their neck out, which is pretty fucking cool, I gotta admit. So yeah, there's Khonshu, brings him back to life. It's like, hey, you gotta fucking kill everybody. It started in 80, had a run of 38 issues, I believe. Bill Sienkiewicz did the first 30, and you can see it's a really contemporary style. It's fairly normal. He had to start somewhere. He couldn't just start doing crazy shit right away. But, I mean, look at that shit. That's beautiful, man. But he really started coming into his own around issue 20 to 30, where he stopped. And it's just pretty good. And so I'm going to try and take you through this. This book has so many different iterations. It was canceled, then restarted, and canceled, then restarted, all with different artists and stuff, and it's crazy. So we've got the book from the 80s, and that's the like original shit right there. Sorry, guys. This is kind of like when Sienkiewicz started playing around with the crazier stuff, and you can really see like his style is like way more advanced. I mean, like, look at the composition, the panels. I mean, that is just so striking. And it's that more avant-garde style. It's a far cry from Elektra or some of the later stuff he does. That's just crazy. But, I mean, look at this shit. You can't make this shit up, dude. And it's more gritty line work. A little crazy. Covers are fucking phenomenal. The covers are just what really strikes it home. But, like, look at that, man. Dirt. It looks like dirty as fuck, but it's just beautiful. It really is. So I'm a big fan of Sienkiewicz, in case you haven't figured it out yet. And to see where his origins came from, man, it's just great. And, I mean, I love Moon Knight too, man. He's fucking crazy. And he's brutal. There's the striking cover. Oh, it's a little baby girl. Don't cry, girl. It'll be alright. Look at the flow of that shit, man. It's not reflecting too much light. Yeah, I know this is a big one. I'll try and get through it a little more fast because we have a lot more shit to cover. Dude, look, that's his little moon ship. That's pretty cool, dude. I like how they do that. I mean, I've lost kind of touch with Marvel because it's mainstream, really. They don't razzle and dazzle me, but like this older shit, I love, man. And oh, dude, look at that. Werewolf by Night, that's where you got to start. And I guess the werewolf's coming back. Oh no. Dude, look at that. Ah, I'm queefing. Dude, Sienkiewicz, he fucking comes out the gate swinging, man. Once he established himself and they're like, they trusted him enough, he started experimenting and he really just fucking took the ball and ran, dude. He fucking ran straight for a fucking touchdown, in my opinion. And it was sad that he, left the book around issue 30 or whatever. Maybe that's why it was canceled. They're like, this new artist sucks dick. He's not Sienkiewicz. And, it's still kind of a contemporary style. I think this might be the other artist, actually. Yeah. That's not Sienkiewicz anymore, you guys. Because this is all the way up to 38, I believe. Maybe I've been commenting on I mean, you can totally tell this is different. It's so much more contemporary than this fucking crazy shit. So that's that. Then you got in 85, you got Fist of Khonshu, which is only a 6-issue miniseries. It's a Lentz and Warner. Then you've got Dixon, Mark Spector, Moon Knight, and look who did the cover on this one. Can you tell that's Sienkiewicz coming back? Yeah, dude. I like it. But like more contemporary, just Marvel style, but still good. I mean, like, look at that. Pretty decent. And the storytelling's pretty good. He's more grounded, I feel like, at this point in the stories. He's not quite as crazy. I mean, he does have a shattered personality where he thinks he's 3 different people, but later on he fucking just totally loses touch with reality, and that's part of what I love. Just the fact that he's totally insane and the fact that he's totally brutal. Hobgoblin, baby. So after that, we're going to go to, booyah, this is the best one, 06 Moon Knight with Houston and Finch. Man, super detailed, just ridiculous. I mean, look at the fucking detail, man. It's fucking like Jim Lee. And the lightning with his ship. I don't know, dude. The composition is great. It almost reminds me of Greg Capullo for some reason. I don't know, kind of just how it's ultra detailed, but still kind of retains some cartoony aspects to it. Pretty badass. And look, dude, he's got the fucking brass knuckle points. And then he's making sweet, sweet love to his whore. Oh, yeah, baby. Get that poon, boy. Oh, could that be Bushman? Yeah, that's fucking Bushman. And look, he fucking broke his legs. And now he's addicted to painkillers. He starts off in a dark, dark place. It like flashes back to like how he got his legs broken, addicted to Vicodin and all that shit. And he's like, Khonshu, you fucked me, you son of a bitch. And Khonshu's like, yeah, no shit. So that's a pretty good run. Artist, I think, only did the first 13, Houston. And then it was a different artist. Not as great, but not bad. Like, and then we got this. Brian Michael Bendis. And Leave Wilson. Dude, look at the cover, man. And this is where he starts to just totally lose his shit. He thinks that he's Captain America, Wolverine, and Spider-Man. Like, each of his personalities is embodied by those 3 people. And they talk to him, and he talks back to him. So everyone's like, what the fuck, dude? You're crazy. So he basically thinks he's Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Captain America. And I totally thought that this was going to be so stupid and retarded. But, dude, it's actually really good. Like, the art is cool. And the storytelling is pretty interesting. And he's got like fake like web shooters, and they're like, "You're not really Spider-Man. Get the fuck out of here!" And they beat his fucking ass. And then Wolverine's like, "Let me go. I'm gonna kill them all." And then he fucking kind of goes berserk. And he's got like the fake. He has like the thing that's got fake web shooters and fake claws that both come out. eventually they tase his ass and take him captive. And it's like, wow, you're a pretty shitty superhero. But I love that artwork, man. It's kind of dirty, gritty style. Those covers are just phenomenal. Okay, so then we go to, oh God, there's so many. 09, there's Vengeance of Moon Knight. I believe that's 10 issues. I don't have any of those. Then this is Warren Ellis 2000. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped Vengeance of Moon Knight. That came before the Brian Michael Bendis one that I just showed you. That's 2011. Then we go to 2014. I'm sorry, you guys. This shit is so confusing. This is a pretty cool story. From what I remember, I haven't read them all, but he's got some cooler costumes in this. He wears like the white suit. He's got like a bird mask one. And there's a nice little composition there. Nice colors. Nice character design. It's got it all, you guys. He's still crazy as ever. He gets more crazy each iteration of the comic book that comes out, really. And there's his bird costume. That is actually Khonshu, I think, talking to him, but he does wear that costume as well. Pretty cool. And then after that one, we got Lemire and Smallwood. This is where he straight just is totally like he wakes up in a mental institution. He doesn't understand what the fuck's going on. That's pretty cool. It's kind of, I think, a head nod back to the fucking Sienkiewicz shit. But that's a really cool art style, though, man. It looks more realistic than the last one. Basically, I don't know about the Houston shit because that was pretty. But there's the Khonshu. I love that bird skull, man. It's so cool. And like, look, I love how like when he's like normal, it's like this, and then when he's in a dream state, it totally changes the art style. And I think they use different artists. I don't know if that's on all